Hey everybody, this is Sam with the band Room 2. Today we're going to teach you how to play Alex Clare's Too Close. Now the chords that you can find online are all correct, but we're going to do it in a slightly different way that will let you play the synthesizer part. I'll show you how that goes. Okay, now for this we're going to use drop D tuning. I think that's important to get the synthesizer part. The quick lesson on drop D, you can just dial down until you feel like it's in tune. If this was standard, what we really want, drop D, if you think about it, is an entire full step up for the tuning. And so that means that I'm going to drop this down until rather than tuning at the 5th fret, I'm tuning at the 7th fret. And that's a more accurate way than to just think that you hear it correctly. Your ears are better at hearing this and knowing whether or not it's in tune. So that's a little sharp. And that's pretty close. So we're in drop D tuning. We're still going to use the same standard chords. A quick lesson on what it means to be in drop D tuning in terms of chords is if this is how I used to make a G5, for example, now remember our low E is an entire full step down. So rather than making my chord like this, which won't sound right, I need to have my finger there because it's a full step up on the E string. So that means that a G, which used to be like this in standard tuning, is now basically a bar chord of the first 3 fingers rather at the 5th fret. So now that's a G chord in drop D tuning. And so this would be an F chord in drop D tuning. And that's important because now we just have to rearrange all those basic chords that you can find on the web into playable chords with drop D, so that you can do the cool part where you have the vibrato and the synthesizer. So this is basically in the key of B minor, and we're gonna play a B minor, and we're gonna omit the E on that, just the B minor starting on the A string, then D. Now the next chord is E minor, but how do you play an E minor so that it sounds right in drop D? You got to come up a full step from open to first to second. So it's an E minor chord is just a bar of the first 3, or they'll be close enough. Bar, and then now my G isn't here anymore, it's up here. That's it. So G, G flat or F sharp. Okay, so again our chords are B minor, E minor, the new way in drop D, we're going to just do the first 3. Okay, so that's pretty straightforward now. By having the drop D, we can now do the synthesizer part. So we're going to come up to the 9th fret, I think. Yeah, up to the 9th fret. And you're going to just play this on your dropped D low E string. You're going to go. Just play with it. Again, up to 9. And I like to go down to the 4th fret and then slide back up. And then this is where I need that drop D low D note. You couldn't do that if you were in standard tuning just playing those regular chords. So now we're basically in drop D using the ability to go down to that low D note for the synthesizer part while we can still play our easy chords at the first position. Our new E minor. Pretty easy.